Hey everyone, Mr. Happy here, and welcome back to our Final Fantasy XI Let's Play here in 2025. We're finally making some mission progress, but before we do any of that, as you may remember, at the end of the last episode, I said there were a few things I wasn't going to do. And while I'm recording this the next day, like I said, it was really late for that last one, but I still want to blast a bunch of recordings. Let me go take care of a couple of important things that I just neglected in the last video. First, let me go get a warp ring. Let me turn in my crystals so that we can have all of rank 3 done and dusted. Gonna head to... Actually, let's kill two birds with one stone here. Let's go to... Yes, let's go to the Bastok Markets exit instead. And that way I can grab gear. Because I said I wanted to grab like a new dagger, and then I didn't. And I should have grabbed a warp ring, and I didn't. And I even mentioned the warp ring in the videos prior, so... Let's just be responsible. There's a bunch of stuff I really didn't do in the last video. Granted, I didn't really have to kill a whole lot of mobs, but I probably should have still accepted the daily objectives. I'm going to do that now because we are going to actually be killing a lot of mobs in the next few videos, but it's more with a purpose than it has been in the previous sections. So, Comrade, we're not going to be able to do that one. We can do that one real quick. Vanquish multiple enemies. We'll be killing vermin. I don't think we're going to be killing vermin today. Lizards with magic? Eh. And then yeah, if I ever get Aparuru back, it'll probably be good to have that one. Me Diggy the Punisher? Yeah, we're not doing that. Trust, we'll talk about that at some point. Okay, I think that covers everything we needed. So, we had a couple of things. Why did I go to the mines? I literally said I... Alright. We'll get the daggers afterwards. We're going over here. I misclicked. Okay, listen. No, we're doing it. Okay. First, we're going to turn in the crystals. That is going to free up an inventory slot, and that will max our rank. We will do that. Rank points are full. Now, we have had Signet on for most of the videos. We didn't have it on the last one, but again, we didn't really kill anything worth experience points in the last one, so it was pretty much irrelevant. Let's grab Signet. Now, I want to spend my conquest points. Do not be me. Get a warp ring as soon as you have 5,000 points. I have 35,000 points. A warp ring is the single most useful item you will pick up in the entire game, because it allows you to return to your home point every 15 minutes. Also, because I am going to be killing enemies today and in the next video, we should do this. Now, I still have a handful of uses left on my Empress Band, but I don't think I'll use through them all. So what we're going to do is we're going to quickly use the Empress Band, and I'm going to recharge it, because I think I will be able to make use of it over the course of the next video especially. We might hit level 50 in the next video after this, because we're going to be doing missions 3-1 in this video, and mission 3-3 in the next video. We should also turn in those ciphers. Simi, like I said, is actually a pretty decent one. So Empress Band's been recharged. Fortunately, the cost for recharging the Empress Band is relative to the number of charges that it needs. So it's not like a flat cost, like 700 conquest points to recharge it. It's 100 per charge. So we have that. Now we need to go pick up some new gear. Realistically, just a new weapon is fine. I should not be taking much in the way of damage, so I shouldn't really need to do that. So we're going to go to the markets. We're going to go to the exit, which is where I meant to go the previous time. And we're going to do that. So mission 3-1 for Bastok is realistically the last mission that will vary greatly between the nations. 3-2 also, but 3-2 is a skippable mission, similar to 2-2, which we've already skipped. Oh, and I also need to do my Records of Eminence for that as well. I need to accept it for the missions that I just did in the last part. So, equipment, we're what, level 35? Yeah, I need to accept that. But yeah, after mission 3-1 and 3-2, from 3-3 all the way up until we hit rank 6 with our nation, the missions are the same across all 3 nations. So we're pretty in the clear here. This is a little slower, but you know what? We can already equip it, so we're gonna go with that. I don't think there's any useful shields at this point that I could pick up. But let me see the actual equipment. Is there anything of particular value? Garish equipment, knocked. Oh, yeah, there absolutely is. Let me grab the knocked equipment. So you don't need to do this, especially if you have that starter gear. Like, honestly, like, I'm just doing it because I haven't done it in a while. But whatever, you know. And because I don't have the collectors. It's just not on this character, and it's not even on this server. But realistically, like, this stuff is just slightly higher defense. It's not really that big a deal. I'm not going to buy the boots, because leaping boots, honestly, might as well just have them equipped the whole time. But at least my character won't look like this anymore. Like, quite frankly, I think that's the biggest benefit to what to buying the new set. I could also have just outright bought padded stuff, but it doesn't look as cool. So, I'm glad I didn't. The headpiece having agility +1 in particular is nice. It's still really more of a ranged DPS thing. But it doesn't matter, because here we are. So we're going to put that in our Mog wardrobe. Put that new gear in there. And we can get rid of... So, getting rid of the Mithril Dagger is a bit of a tough call. Because, realistically, if I play long enough, there's a chance I end up on Dancer. Now, I almost convinced myself that I should just hold on to the Mithril Dagger in case I level Dancer. No. Because I could just buy it again with this, and inventory is precious to me. Even with the wardrobe, it's still relatively... Honestly, that was 1,300. I didn't even know it sold for that much. So we've got that. Now let's equip everything. Much better, much better. Remember that I have... that because of Windower, it's not going to swap until that. It's just because I have the settings enabled that way. Okay, let's turn in the ciphers and then Mission 3-1. Mission 3-1 is very simple. We're literally just going to have to go to the Quadev stronghold of Beadeaux and kill 20 copper Quadevs. Now, granted, there's some cutscenes involved, but overall, that's not really asking a whole lot. We need to go to the port exit and turn in both these ciphers. Yeah, I still only have 30 inventory slots, so I really just don't want those ciphers sitting in there for no reason. Obviously, I have, like, the Mog Sack. Honestly, at this point, it wouldn't be the worst idea for me to try to get access to Treasures of Outergon. While it's not super easy to progress at this level in there, getting access to the Mog Locker is just another way to kind of clean up the inventory availability. It's something definitely to consider for the future. I probably wouldn't really be able to do a whole lot with it right now. I'm still convincing myself that I'm going to sell that bee pollen. I really am. Alright. There we go. We're just getting Halver and Semi. I might use Semi for a little bit. I don't think they're particularly useful at this level. I don't know. I don't know what level they get Sidewinder. If they get Sidewinder at a low level, that might actually make them a really solid choice. You know what also I realized? Oh, no. So, I'm recording this March 8th. I don't know what the login campaign looks like. I think there's a maintenance March 9th into March 10th, and I think after that is the login campaign. I'll have to take a look, because we should be coming up on one of the seasonal login campaigns, which usually have pretty strong trusts. I don't think the one that's going to have Shantoto 2 is until May, because May is the anniversary of the game when it released initially on PS2 back in 2002. And they usually bring it back for that, I think. Okay, so we got all that done. We can accept the mission here. I believe we will have to immediately go back to the Metalworks. In fact, no, I didn't accept it yet. And also, you're the one who gives me the missions. Missions currently available, so we want the 4 Musketeers. I see you've made it back safely from your journey to Windhurst and Sandoria. How would you know? I didn't speak to you for any of these missions. This new mission should not be hard for an experienced adventurer like you. The Mithril Musketeers are planning an offensive in the Quadev stronghold. Adventurers, including yourself, have been asked to join them on this operation. You are to go meet Iron Eater, one of the Mithril Musketeers, to receive a full briefing. I just checked my microphone to make sure it was the right microphone. Listen, I was like, let me just start this recording, because my cat was finally being peaceful. And I just needed to make sure. Alright, so we're going to, you have to go meet Iron Eater for a full briefing. That should be in the Metalworks. Should be right past Najee. Yeah, we actually passed by Beadeaux. I believe I mentioned it when we were going through the Pashao Marshlands on the way to Juneau. So that'll be our fastest route. We'll take the survival guide. I think the Unity Warp is actually closer. But we will take the survival guide to Pashao Marshlands. And then we will we will get on our mount. We'll remember to do that this episode. And then we will just ride south from there. There's a nice like little side path you can go through that makes it really easy. A document about this dude. Oh, he's giving me the trust quest. I just got rid of the ciphers, man. Okay, never mind. Whew. Now we get the correct one. Ah, you must be the adventurer who is to join us on our mission. I've heard much about you. We would like to hold the briefing soon. You will be allowed time to prepare for the mission afterwards, but the briefing might take a bit of time. Are you ready now? Right away. Good. Come with me. What, is the briefing time gonna change? Hi, Cornelia. Old milady, where are you going? Oh, hi. Don't mind me. I'm just going to the Mines District. Again? I mean, Mithril Musketeers cannot chaperone you every time you decide to go on these excursions. I know. That's why I'm going by myself. Don't worry. I'll be fine. Bye. No, wait. Drat. Hey, where's she going? Where's she going? You, sir, were stationed to stop her. But... No talking back to Senior Musketeers, Najee. Or should I call you Number 5? Come on, get in. Get in. We're going places. Thank you all for coming on such short notice. Here is your mission. You are to mount an assault on the Quadev stronghold in Beadeaux. Be forewarned that this is only to be a limited strike. Your main objectives are to coordinate tactics with experienced adventurers and to familiarize yourselves with the local terrain. As you see, some of our good adventuring friends have agreed to join the Musketeers on this operation. Number 4. Oh, it's Volker talking, not Karst. That still kind of works for him. Number 4. Ayame planned this operation, so she will be in charge. Number 5, Najee, will be assisting her. All of you are to follow their orders during the operation. Ayame, if you please. First, we are to rendezvous in Beadeaux, near the entrance to the Quadev stronghold. Your targets are the Copper Quadev in charge of perimeter defense. Each of you are to defeat 20 Copper Quadev. Once you have accomplished this objective, you are to disperse and retreat, then regroup at the entrance once again. Don't forget, the rendezvous point is right inside Beadeaux. Nobody get lost now. You should talk. You'd even get lost in your own Mog house. Once you are prepared, waste no time going to the rendezvous point. Dismissed. Alright, mission is set in stone. So, some interesting things about questing in Final Fantasy. I say interesting. Let's be real. Result of the game being released in 2002. So there isn't really a good way to track the really old quests. Nothing's gonna pop up and tell me that I've killed 20 Copper Quadavs. Unless they've changed it and I sound like an idiot right now. But I don't think so. Instead, you'd have to manually count your kills. And if you miscount and leave the zone, you will have to kill all 20 again. There's a few quests that actually work this way. The Dark Knight Unlock quest is a very common one where this is a problem. Because for that, you need to land 100 killing blows. Now, that means you have to land the killing blows. If you have trusts and they land the killing blows, it doesn't work. So you really don't use trusts that actually deal damage for anything like that. So for this, not the same. I don't need to land the killing blow. But that's fine. Actually, let me double check that, because now I'm actually worried about whether or not... okay, no. So, I did quickly read. I should have read while I was teleporting. It's fine. It will count if you have trusts for this quest. It's all the party kills, whereas the Dark Knight quest is very specifically you landing the killing blow. However, if Valiniril kills something with Uriel Blade, it very specifically mentions trusts that use AoEs, that will not count. So, while I am going to be just trying to count out 20 of them, I have to take note of the fact that if Uriel Blade kills a Quad Av, then that's a problem. Now, at my level, I don't think that'll be a problem. That's really something that's only an issue if you're a really high level. I think probably if you were to wait till 50 to do this, Uriel Blade would easily one-shot the Quad Avs in the area, but that shouldn't be an issue now. I hope. So, we'll get going and see how it goes. So yeah, if you are starting in Bastok like I did, from the Pashal Marshlands survival guide, you literally just go down this like narrow path on the east side, and that'll do it. Some of these mobs are even easy prey. I feel like I remember them throwing some rare no, I don't think it's here. I think it's in the other pathway. There is a notorious monster spawn down by the Quad Abs over here. I don't remember what level it is, though. There's also a Malboro over here, which, you know, not a big deal. We killed Malboros in the previous spot, in the previous parts. You having fun up there, B? I always like when they get caught in the terrain like that. Yeah, so we're going to be coming up on some Quad Abs. These Quad Abs outside do not count. You have to zone into Beadeaux. You have to get the cutscene. So it's not just 20 of any copper Quad Abs. Got to make sure you're inside first. But these missions actually make for a decent opportunity to actually do some leveling. And I mentioned that for mission 3-3. Very realistic chance I get to level 50 just doing mission 3-3. And then you don't really have to worry about, like, optimal farming location. Like, there's all the guides for, like, optimal EXP, and I 100% recommend using them, especially if you're leveling a second, third, fourth job, whatever. Like I said, I've done 1 to 99 in, like, 6 hours or less using that stuff, using those recommendations, and you can do it faster than that, in all honesty. But, yeah, I am, it doesn't really matter while you're going through the actual story. You can really just pick up the levels as you go. The big thing is just that once you hit 50, you have to take the time to go and actually unlock the your max level. You have to go do the limit break class. Looks like the Notorious Monster isn't up. I do think it has placeholders, so that would largely be the reason. But here we go, into Beadeaux. Good thing I'm remembering to use the Raptor this time. We should get a cutscene here, and then we can kill the Quad Avs. Hey, it's us. Is everyone here? Then we are in Beadeaux, near the Quad Av stronghold. Our mission targets are the Copper Quad Av, and only the Copper Quad Av. We must eliminate 20 of them each, and then retreat and regroup at the rendezvous point. We will disperse and attack from different sides to prevent the enemy from setting up an effective defense. As soon as you've achieved your mission goals, disengage and regroup in Pashal Marshlands in the area just beyond this exit. Alright, come and get me, coppers! Do not follow his example, please. Let us begin. Good hunting. I like how they say split up. Look at the entrance. It's as linear of an entrance as you get. Now there is a survival guide right there. Do not forget to pick it up. Also, let's try melee. I'm sorry, that's not who I wanted to try. Melee we're gonna use, but we want to try semi. I got confused because my list was actually longer. Alright, we get all of them out, and let the killing commence. And, something I also haven't been doing, let us do the region-based ones. Where would this one be? Pashal Beadeaux. Might as well get some spares. I actually don't remember what... Are there, where's the other book? Is the other book here? No? Okay. Couldn't remember if there was a field manual for this location or not. I didn't think so, but like a lot of dungeons have them. There's not this one. So if there's other players here, which I can already tell you there's almost certainly another player here because the only thing not alive is Copper Quad Abs. It is what it is. You can work together with another player, but honestly, it's not that big a deal. We are just going to kill some Quad Abs along the way. Now, that... oh, well, these things are actually too low of a level. So what we'll do is we'll get some... we'll get our buffs up, and then there is actually a spot that other players may not go to inherently, and we will go there. Now, these things are pretty low level at this spot because we're already level 35, soon to hit 36. But you can actually still level in here if you really want to. It's kind of tough to do without an actual ranged weapon. But the mobs up top here are actually of a decent level. So if you're waiting for Copper Quad Abs to respawn, and you just want something to do while you're waiting, not the worst idea. If you get kind of close enough to the edges, sometimes they'll aggro as well. And that Gobu Gascon enemy, we are going to need to kill that for a future quest. Okay, so let me just say this. That person who's also doing the Copper Quad Abs, they clearly have played this game in the past and are not a brand new player. For two reasons I know this. One, because they are actually killing the slimes that are in those little cubbies. Those slimes, so I mentioned I think just in the previous video, there are mobs that just straight up drop valuable items. Like they just are valuable. And okay, and this person also knows about all the spots. Okay, because they're already on a cycle, the sooner they leave, the sooner that I have the camp to myself. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kill some of the mobs up top. I am sub-warrior, so I do have provoke. It can be kind of hard to pull these mobs if you are down here. They can be out of range, and they can get line of sighted by all the different, like, you see these, like, little protrusions. But hey, we've got to make the best of whatever situation we got. And that is what we are going to do. We still get skill ups, apparently. These things are only, like, decent challenge anyway, so it's not, this one's even match, actually. That's not bad. But yeah, we want to make the best of whatever time we've got here. Quad Ab's not the best mob for grinding, but it'll do. Where is Simi? There she is. Just out there shooting. Yeah, she's really more for, like, safety gaming, but she is just relatively good. I just want to see if she has Sidewinder more than anything. Silver engraving. Now, wait, what is that for? Oh, no, the silver engraving is not something we need. Yeah. So the silver engraving is for an activity we will not be doing in this video series. I can wholeheartedly assure you, we are not doing that. It's called Garrison. We're going to kill Gobu Gascon while we're at it. Now, he's actually going to hit me pretty hard. He hit me for, what, like 45 there? It shouldn't be that big a deal. Silver Quad Abs. Sneak attack is up. No problemo. Yeah, we're going to need to kill Gobu Gascon for a future quest anyway. Oh, yeah, she does have Sidewinder, and she has Arching Arrow. Yeah, no, that's definitely a good call. So we needed one of those Quad Ab Augury Shells. It saves me time if I get those now. And if you are in Bastock, and you are a higher level, I would definitely recommend going out of your way to get those. It's 100% worth the effort to get those. And in fact, we may even venture deeper in. So we have 0 Copper Quad Abs as a reminder right now. We are just kind of clearing things out since we are waiting. A pair of brass mittens. Whoop-de-doo, I guess. I didn't see that person pass by again, so I guess we can start. There's a chance they finished their count. They're just now done. All these Copper Quad Abs are starting to respawn, so we've got 3 right here, so this will be number 1. That counts. So keep in mind, the weapon skills from them count. It's just that if he AoEs them and he kills one, like if that copper quadav dies, it doesn't count. But it didn't die, so it counts. Oh, okay. And then they're back. So I think I've now taken some spawns from them. All right, that makes 3. All right, so we got the augury shell. Oh, you know what? They might have just killed those slimes because they came in here to kill a quadav as well. I didn't really consider that. But yeah, those slimes drop... What do these ones drop? Evasion earrings, I think? They're not like a great item anymore, but you certainly wouldn't say no to them. I'm trying to remember where the other NM is. I think... Well, I mean, I can wide scan it, but I don't remember if I can reach it with a provoke. It might be, like, possible, but kind of annoying to do. There's a copper quadav. I don't know, did that other person leave? I have no idea. Because I feel like they probably would have doubled back over here and killed this one. This is number 4. A little annoying to count them, but you gotta do what you gotta do because the game is not doing it for you. And also these brass mittens are gonna add up real quick, let me tell you. Yes, here they are, oozes. Now as a thief, it's not a bad idea. Like if I get an evasion earring, the odds are like 1%. The drop rate is absolutely atrocious. Might as well give it a shot though. Ooh, Brigandine armor. I didn't know that's what I got from this. And I got level 36. I'm actually shocked. Brigandine is... What level is... Yeah, that's a level 45 body. I'm kind of shocked. And a really good one, too. Like, one I would actually, like, recommend for that level range. It used to be, like, a classic body piece. Like, if you could wear a Brigandine, you picked up a Brigandine because it was relatively affordable and has decent stats. These things can be really dangerous, by the way. Oozes are some of the most notoriously annoying enemies in the game. Their damage output in some cases is just absolutely absurd. Beadeaux head taker. I don't even remember you. This is one that I don't think was always here, and they added it at some point. Hey, there's my treasure hunter proc that I was hoping for in the previous ones. What, blood weapon? So it's a dark knight. Well, actually, it's dead. A power... Okay, actually, you know what? I won't say no to that. Power crossbow? I mean, I can't use... I don't have any bolts. I could get some bolts, though. Having a ranged weapon actually would have been very useful here, so... I'm actually kind of glad I just picked that up. Oh, where is the NM up top? So that was, by the way, that was 4 copper quadabs. This is 5. And I don't know where... I know there's... Oh, I think there's 3 more down below. I think that's what it is. Yeah, so what I was going to say before is there's also a few underneath. I think there's 7 or 8 quadabs total. It says on the page, I just haven't looked over at it. There's like 7 or 8 total. So there's like 2 or 3 that are going to be down here. Dude, if we can get evasion earrings in here, that would be so good. It's not like I have anything else. So, interestingly enough, the story... I might as well equip the tourmaline earring. The story will actually give you, I'd say, a pretty impressive amount of, like, earrings. Like, when you complete story quests, they just... One of the most common rewards you get is like, earrings and rings that are just, like... So insane. These things are high enough to aggro? Alright. I guess this one's just barely easy prey. Because it's in the same classification as the other ones I was killing. So at some point, you will not have to worry about earrings and rings and all that. But at this point, you know, it is what it is. You just take what you can get. Yeah, so the mobs I was referring to should be right here. So, Beadeaux is one of the... So, each of the Beastman strongholds kind of has their own really annoying mechanic. And I think Beadeaux's is probably the least annoying. There's these things called the... there's 3 copper clad here. There's this thing called the Afflictors. And the Afflictors, if you get near them without being silenced, then they curse you. It slows your movement speed. It massively reduces your max health. And, I mean, unless you have Kursna or Holy Waters, you're not really going to get rid of it. Now, fortunately, there was you saw briefly a room that had, like, a bunch of crawlers near it. That room has something that will, a device that will silence you. So you're supposed to go over to that room, get silenced, and then pass by any Afflictors that you need to actually pass by. We obviously didn't do that, but I can go do that, and I might go do that. That was 8, I believe. We're going to do more. Not that room. This room over here. We're not going to do it now. We're not going to pass the Afflictor until after I've killed 20 copper quadavs. Just because there's no real reason to go over there just yet. But yeah, that's the rest of Beadeaux. Like, we're going to need to do that eventually. It's not really that important right now, however. Yeah, this guy I thought was killing copper quadavs. He might be, and maybe he just took like a quick break, so he AFK'd inside that little... Oh, okay, so here's the thing. I'm pretty sure if you leave and go into that area that he... So there's another zone in here that we'll have to go to for a future mission. If you go in there, I'm pretty sure that it resets your count for the quest, because it's considered leaving Beadeaux, even though it's like a zone that's inside of Beadeaux. So don't do that. I don't know if that's what this person did. I don't even know if that's why they're here. But don't do that. Alright, so I got 2 more copper quadavs here. I believe this makes 9 and 10. We might aggro the Zircon, but that's fine. Not like we haven't already killed one. Yep. Oh, he actually hit the Zircon. Ow! That fire rocket hurt. Uriel Blade is so fun and such a problem at the same time. Yeah, I gotta get him off that ledge, because he can come down, but I can't go up. By the way, he might Uriel Blade again and aggro another one. Ah, he did. You know, maybe I will get Apparu today. I doubt it. Not today. Well, for sure, I'll get her back when we go through Delkfoot Tower. I have no doubt. We're going to be killing so many mobs in there. And even in here, like, we're doing pretty good. So I'm recording this on a Saturday, by the way. And reminder that everything resets on Sunday. So, like, the conquests and all that's going to reset on Sunday. Did somebody really come back and kill the oozes in here again? Oh, somebody waved at me and I didn't even... That person I went past, I did not even see they waved. Hey, if you happen to be somebody who watches these, I apologize. I literally just wasn't paying attention. Oh, no, I can make good. If I could tab into the game. There we go. No, not the old quad av. Now listen, this is the social anxiety, okay? Well, how many do I have? 10? 10, I believe. We're going to kill extras. Don't worry. I wonder if they, like, just got here before me or something. Because it looks like they're waiting for respawns. And I feel like I just took them all. We can go into the next section, mind you. There's really no harm in going into the next section. Oh, let's see where the other NM we need is. Up top. Gobu Gascon. We don't want the Emerald Quadavs. No, no, no. That's the one we killed before. I know there's another one like... Oh, you know what? It's nowhere near here. What am I talking about? I think there are mobs you can kill up top that have, like, something of value. But I don't remember what it is. But the mob we need is literally on, like, the other side of Beadeaux. Which means we will have to go down, go past the Afflictor, go up top, kill that. It'll just save time. Oh, there's oozes that spawn up. Dude, I didn't even remember these. But, oh, maybe that's what I was thinking of. Maybe I was thinking, like, there were oozes that you could fight from here. That might have been what I was thinking in my head. That makes more sense. Listen, my brain is encyclopedic with an asterisk next to it, all right? It's not perfect. It's not a perfect science. It's just science. My science. It'd be really nice if I could get... oh, there's Treasure Hunter. That's what I was going to say. If I get Treasure Hunter 3, that would be even better. Dagger skill 110. I'm going to save my TP. I don't need it against the ooze. Come on. Treasure Hunter proc. Or not. Oh, you know what? These are also amorphs. Which means that I probably should have taken... Oh, hold on. My quests are full. Because I'm stupid and I've been accepting them without really paying attention. Hold on. We don't need these anymore. Lizard skin. I mean, the lizard skin one might come back. Your progress will be lost. Ah, fine. I'll leave that one. Conflict Valkyrie Dunes. No, we can leave that. I had a Unity quest for amorphs, didn't I? I vermin, birds, lizards. No, I guess I just had the daily quest is what I was thinking of. But yeah, I think I was thinking of oozes. What people used to do is they used to go up top and like provoke them from down below. Oh, there's a copper clad. That makes 11. And we also have a fish friend. Always an extra fish friend involved. Copper. We should go over here and see if that person is still trying to look for coppers. Oh, yeah, there's an ooze spawn way down there. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking of the other ooze spawns that could appear here. Okay, yeah, they, I think they now are thinking that I have killed everything that way. I have not. I have killed one. I have certainly inconvenienced them mildly. What I think we're going to do is I think we're going to go get that other NM. And we're going to come back when they're done. Because I need that other NM anyway. I can level on the way to that NM. I think it's just going to be overall beneficial. Also, oh, so funny problem to have. That afflictor that I need to pass by, the copper quadavs are right. Okay, no. What I'll do is I'll go down there. I'll kill the copper quadavs around the afflictor. And then I'll double back and get silenced. Because, like, when you have trusts, you need to be careful here. Because if you fight a monster after you've been silenced by the silencer, your trusts are going to get rid of the silence for you, most likely. Especially... Oh, and a couple of things, actually. One, they'll probably get rid of it for you. And two... if you get silenced and then you desummon your trusts, remember that you can't get them back unless you get rid of the silence. Some people, you know, if you have Silena, like if you have like sub white mage or you like brought to echo drops or something with you, not super common to bring echo drops, but whatever. It's a what if. Then, you know, as soon as you pass by the afflictors, you can get rid of the silence. You don't need it the whole time. You just need it to walk the 2 feet past the afflictor. It looks like all the copper quadavs are dead around it. So we are going to go back. You feel normal again. Do I, though? Am I normal, game? Be honest with me. I'm not so sure. Yeah, even these are easy prey. That's not bad. Yeah, the mute. So that will silence me. And it only silences me. Your trusts don't care. Your trusts, they're like not affected by anything. They don't care about anything. We're gonna walk right. Honestly, even if I were to walk to the other side of this afflictor, and then pull the copper quad abs from here. I mean, that would be fine also. Oh, and we have more copper quad abs. This makes 12. I think I'm fine to get rid of my silence at this point. I think this one makes the next... Oh, wow, there's a bunch of them over there. This makes 13. This makes 14 and 15. 14, 15, and 16. Look at that. Yeah, if you just walk past the Afflictor, there's like a billion of them. It's way better than what I was doing. Normally, I just do it in that first part, but I'm not used to actually having a lot of company like this. It's good, though. I'd rather there be a little bit of competition. It shows everyone who's watching that things can still appear a little bit more alive, and I think the game gets credit for it. And especially when I have the trust turned off, there's not just a bunch of NPCs everywhere. Well, I mean, you can see mine, but you can't see theirs. Yeah, so that puts us at 16 copper quad abs. Now, there are also a ton of NMs here. They're of varying value. I can't really recall there being any one that's like a crazy rare and like sought after one. Meanwhile, the other two zones of Devoy and Castle Ostrosia have monumentally more valuable notorious monsters. There is one that's like coming up like here-ish. I remember exactly where it is. I don't remember what it's called. I mean, I'm also not going to complain about that power crossbow, but let's be honest, we don't care about the power crossbow. We're not going to write home about the power crossbow. I think these mobs might also be slightly higher level. These copper quad abs that are a little bit further in as well. But yeah, I remember camping it at some point. I had like this really weird thing where I wanted to kill every notorious monster like a single time. And so sometimes I would just find out there was an NM in a zone, and I would just like, I would make it my goal to get the drop, go kill it and get the drop. Even if it wasn't that good. I would just do it. Listen, even Final Fantasy 11 players, Final Fantasy 11 players make it sound like there was always stuff to do, and there kind of was, but we still made up our own garbage from time to time, where we just made up like fake goals that had no actual value in the progression of our character, but hey, we did something, right? Alright, so we do have more afflictors here, so we do need to be careful. You just have to keep them in mind pretty much the whole time. However, I have noticed that melee does not have Silena. I didn't know that. Unless they are silenced. Maybe they are, because the poison is not happening either. I saw the songs casting, so I thought that they didn't get silenced either. But they might actually be silenced. I mean, I have songs up. He shouldn't be able to do that. Maybe they just don't care. It's like, I don't care. Yeah, so you can, so if you have Silena, you could resummon them, but, you know, obviously we're not going to do that. It does pose a slight risk if we're going to go up top and actually kill the mobs and go all the way to the NM that we're going to need for later. I forgot what mission that's for, the Augury Shell. Here is where that NM spawns. I think the old quad abs are the placeholders, so we might as well just kill these. We'll kill everything here. We're going to double back this way anyway. Good thing I'm only silenced for 13 seconds. Oh, yeah, I just got poisoned. Maybe her silence just wore off. Or maybe she just doesn't care. Because she just, like, it seems like she was uninterested in getting rid of his poison. There's also another copper. We're over 20 coppers at this point. For those who even care to count. Sami's been doing a good job. Her having Sidewinder and Arching Arrow at this level is so good. That's just some of the best trusts are the ones that get access to really high level weapon skills at really low levels. So Sidewinder is kind of a perfect example of that. I just, listen, we're going to get Aparuru back. I'm going to keep checking. I believe. We're also going to get a bunch of objectives done. So, I've been referring to another quest mob that we need. This is the earliest ramp where you can actually go up to the top level. And from this point on, if you're not in the, like, honestly, if you're in your early 30s, these should be, like, incredibly tough. Like, these might be tough to incredibly tough, which is perfect for leveling, actually. So, if you're about that level or higher with trusts, you'll probably be fine up here. Look at that. Get that damage. I think there are some thief mobs up here to be careful about. And remember, everything in Beadeaux, all the quadabs, they aggro sound. So if you're looking to avoid being attacked by enemies, you will need sneak oils or the sneak spell or the dancer waltz. But at this point, you're probably not even thinking about the dancer waltzes. But that's a good reason to pick it up, that's for certain. But we are going to have to fight our way through. What mob type is this? Very high defense. Oh, okay, so the type of mob it is doesn't matter. That Garnet Quadab is a white mage. Which means it is... Wait, no, these things are casting that on me. Oh, these are paladins. That's what they are. Yeah, so these mobs have, like, protect and stuff. Oh, well, that weapon skill is going off right. It was 3 seconds off of sneak attack. Not gonna lie, didn't expect that I would... I think a silver quadab is a thief. These are the same quadabs we were fighting in, what's it called? Rollenberry Fields, I believe we were fighting these. So that gives you a pretty decent idea of the level range that we're referring to with these. But as you can see, also, they just... There's so many of them, they just swarm you. This is true of all the Beastman strongholds. You are just going to get swarmed. I also hit 37, which is nice. Probably be a good idea for me to resummon my trust once the silence comes off. Like, bro, I didn't even know there was a mob back then. They just don't stop. Yeah, this mob should be a thief. Send me with the clutch sidewinders at 1% HP every time. I don't know that she's necessarily doing more than Tenzin was. It's hard to tell because all of these mobs have protect. They're all buffing each other like non-stop. I actually would prefer Ballad if you want to do that, Joaquin. Because I really don't want to resummon Melee, and I really would like to get rid of... I would really like these poisons to go. Aparuru wouldn't be a problem if I wasn't such a dum-dum. Alright, well, we don't need to fight every mob on the way to this secondary NM. And we need to make sure we do not go any farther in than where that NM is. Literally, we go a little further, and it's like level 70 mobs. Like, it's not gonna end well. Alright, and now it's a party. Luckily, he can heal himself. So don't need to worry too much. Valiniral's ability to self-sustain maintains itself for a pretty long time. Oh, damn. I should have waited. I didn't expect the Sidewinder to go off there. He'll get interrupted on occasion, but my man is a bottomless pit. It would be really nice if he would... No, Savage... Actually, for single target killing, Savage Blade is really good. Alright, now he does the Uriel thing. Yeah, fortunately... Oh my goodness! That is a skill chain. That's a... Okay, so... Having access to the light... So, skill chains, I haven't really gotten to talk about them much. I briefly explained them in the earlier parts. But... There are tiers to skill chains. There's tier 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm trying actually to remember, because they added skill chains they added, like, skill chains exclusive to a specific type of weapon that's above light and dark. I'm actually trying to remember if light and dark are level 3 or light and dark are level 4. I'm pretty sure light and dark are level 3, and the Aeonian skill chains are level 4, I'm pretty sure. But basically, light and dark for the average player are the pinnacle of skill chains. They have the best properties, and they will blow mobs up. Like, as soon as you can start performing light skill chains and dark skill chains. Now, keep in mind, you don't have to exclusively perform those. It can be really beneficial if you are able to do it properly, to do lots of back-to-back skill chains, because the more skill chains you do back-to-back, the stronger each skill chain will realistically be. And so, like, you could do, like, 4 or 5 skill chains in a row as long as you know the weapon skill properties, or even if you just know the weapon skills that help you achieve that just through, like, practice. Just because it can be kind of hard to know all the properties and how they work with each other. It's something a lot of people won't bother with. I know plenty of people back in my day didn't bother with it. I've completely forgotten all of the properties involved and instead just know which skill chains match with which ones. Because every weapon skill has like it has like a skill chain property, like a transfixion or a distortion or blah, 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 blah. And it's a lot of work remembering it all. But the bottom line is light and dark are, unless you have an Aeolian, not Aeolian. What is it called? Aeolian. No, Aeolian is, there's a weapon skill called Aeolian Edge. It's a completely different thing. Aeonic. That's the term we were looking for. Aeonic weapon. Yeah, unless you have an Aeonic weapon, that's like where, that's as much as you care about, is trying to get those light and dark skill chains. 4-part light skill chain, 5-part light skill chain. Honestly, 2-part light skill chain is all you really need when leveling. You're not going to finish that, right? Especially not with Brain Shaker, you won't. Alright, we should be coming up on the NM right over here. There's like a little gate. Yeah, there it is. See these towers? And then there's like a passageway back there. You can see in the distance. Yep. And there is Devue Headhunter. We shouldn't have to worry about Mealy's MP here. And the Silent is about to go away. I should probably resummon, but it's fine. He says not actually remembering what level. Okay, actually, this thing's kind of a high level. I didn't remember that. Valiniril just really needs to take care of himself, I think. And it should be fine. Simi, stop running around and shoot the damn thing. Like that, exactly. This thing is like probably tough to very tough. Is he ready? Simi, what are you doing? What is she doing? Stop. Shoot your damn bow. Oh my god. I don't know that she's even like... Simi, you gotta stop. Hey. Stop. Alright. It's like trying to talk to an... It's like my actual cat. There you go. You gotta figure it out. You know how much damage we could have already done to this thing if that hadn't happened? His defense is going to go up a little bit here. Bad for me as a dagger user, but whatever. We're going to have another sneak attack weapon skill here, and then it'll die. The Sidewinder will probably kill it. Or that. That works as well. So, we'll get the Quad-Ab Charm, and now we have both of those items out of the way. We've definitely killed 20 copper, so we could... Well, so, here's the thing. We do not want to warp out. We need to walk out of here. Now, we actually can use this kind of detour as a means of giving ourselves a little shortcut back. Because as you saw in the first part, there was an upper section. We just didn't use it. And we are going to use it this time. So, if we had kept going down that... I pointed out there was like a crevice behind and like a pathway. If you go down that way, which you will at some point, it leads to the deepest recesses of the zone. The highest level Quad-Abs are there. And occasionally the Quad-Ab King, Zada Adamant King, I think is his name. Each of the 3 Beastmen has a King type mob. It spawns every 3 to 8 days as long as the placeholder version is being killed. Ah, and remember when I said that we were going to spawn another NM? There it is. Might as well kill that while we're here as well. I went out of my way to spawn it, so. Oh, and I got a treasure hunter proc. But yeah, we're not going there yet. That is definitely not our prerogative at the moment. Bro, let me steal from you. Give me that 6 gil. Oh, I'm rolling in the dough now. I'm just gonna do a regular sneak attack weapon skill. Oh, it's a white mage. Okay. I was like, what type of mob is this? That might mean I might have wanted to have saved that sneak attack, because I might actually want a sneak attack weapon skill. I still think it'll die before it matters. Yep. Sidewinder does the trick. So it gave a holy file. I don't think that's its main drop. MP plus 9, mine plus 3. I mean, not a bad neck piece. It just obviously isn't doing us any good right now. So we are going to kill a few more copper quad abs on the way out. Is that a fish attacking us again? There's a fish attacking us again. We're going to take the fish with us. The fish is coming with us. We're going to go back up this ramp here, and we're going to use this as a shortcut to get out. We can kill a few oozes along the way, maybe get lucky, get an evasion earring. Hence why I said we were going to kill the fish. We were going to bring the fish with us, because I knew it was going to get AoE to death. Yeah, so if we just go this way, we should end up back at the entrance to Beadeaux. Because we basically are just skipping that entire underground area with the Afflictor. So we don't have to, like, re-silence ourselves or do any of that nonsense. No, we can just go through here. And it'll lead back to the area where, like, Gobu Gascon was and that, like, ooze up top was. So this entire detour, it comes with a shortcut. And like I said, we're going to kill those oozes, because why not, right? See, I refuse to believe that guy hasn't killed 20 copper quad abs yet. Either that or... Now, hear me out. What if they think the quest will tell them when they've killed 20 copper? Because, like I said, the quest does not tell you when you've killed 20 copper quad abs. You just need to do it. And when you are done, well, congratulations. I hope you counted and you know for certain that you're done. Oh, not enough for Sidewinder there? Oh, I'm also level 38. I didn't even realize. Like I said, dude, I'm just going to gain these levels. I don't even need to think about leveling. The level 38 is good enough to get me through a lot of Delkfoot Tower, actually. But I will 100% get to 50. In fact, I kind of need to be 50 by the top. The monster I need to kill there, I think I want to be about that level anyway. Vanquish multiple and he aggroed. No, don't sleep me! You son of a... Well, now he has to wake me up. Thank you. When do I get my next weapon skill? Is that 125? I don't remember. And there's the light skill chain. And the dead mob to boot. Beastman seal. Where are those oozes? There's one. This one's kind of hanging out along the side, too. Where are the... Oh, I heard I got a treasure hunter proc at least. Oh, wow. That other ooze is, like, way down there. Oh, those might be the ones that are actually, like, in the hole. Oh, and there's another treasure hunter proc. Are we gonna walk away with an evasion earring? Is this gonna happen for real, for real? Absolutely not. I mean, I really didn't expect it, to be fair, but it would have been pretty cool, man, you gotta admit. Alright, we're about to fight an army of quad ab here. Just give us a second. And the fish. The fish always joins. Yo, stop healing yourself. Oh, the fish is dead. Hi, Ivy. Here, playtime before I record the next video. No, not yet. Not yet, Ivy. Here, I'm giving you pets. The cat has invaded. I have gone too long without paying attention to the cat. The recording has officially been invaded. Maybe she heard me talking about Semi running all over the place and said, were we talking about me? I said, no, Semi, not Ivy. Stab. 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 It's more like slice there, but it's fine. What? Alright. I guess I'll just target it myself. Can you get rid of my poison first? I am the leader. Thank you. I'm only going this way because I know there's another ooze. Oh, that's a crew. Nah, you're coming over here. I don't feel like fighting 4 more quad abs. Where's the other ooze? We do not want to run with a dude behind. Like, I know it looks fine because we've been doing okay. We do not want to run with a posse of quad abs behind us. That is guaranteed to get us killed. Do you have Sidewinder? Yes, you do. We do not need the silver engraving. This is the Gobu Gascon is right there. So the exit is right over there. So we can't actually drop off here. We do have to drop off over here. And I'm going to go... Did they kill those 2 oozes? Yeah, those 2 oozes are alive. I kind of want to go kill them. I mean, if they're not gonna kill the oozes, I might as well see if I get another, another shot at my, Wait. Oh, this is the one that's normally up top. Hello, ooze friend. Listen, the old Final Fantasy XI player in me really feels like I need to kill oozes. I have gotten the evasion earring before. It's just, the odds are really low. Like, we really need treasure hunter applications, and even then, it's not gonna look good. Got a couple more ooze friends over here. Great camera angle. Come on. You know you want to. I think a sneak attack hit has a higher chance of applying treasure hunter. What does it say on the skill? Treasure hunter. Nope. And now it's dead. Hey, dodge earring. We got one. That's what it is. Dodge earring, not evasion earring. Listen, I don't need evasion +3 because I shouldn't be getting hit anyway. But I did do the thing I said I was going to do. And that was cool. Hey, don't hit me. Sameen, what are you doing? There you go. I thought I got a second one. I saw the slime oil drop and I was like, no way. Oh my god, there's no way. I don't know why I did that right now, but that's fine. Yeah, so we want to hold on to the charm. We can put these away till like way later. We can just throw those in our mod case. And when we need them, we can just pull them out. And that's... What's a master doing here? Maybe they're just killing off copper quad abs for the other person. There's a pugil in there. But why no ooze? It's fine. We got a dodge earring. We don't need it. Yeah, we're probably going to want to pick up some bolts. I'm not going to have enough skill to land any hits. But still. say that was largely successful. I'd laugh if I don't have 20, if I don't have 20 copper quadavs killed somehow. We counted out like 16 of them, and then I killed like an army of quadavs. Like, not even the ones that were up top. True. Okay, apparently, by the way, if you do not get your 20 copper quadavs, you'll receive a different cutscene. And then have to go back in and get more. Hello, Yame. Good. You've all done well. We seem to only be missing Naji. Damn him. Why is he always like this? There he is. Hey! Hey, guys. Wait till you hear what I did. You're late. You almost compromised our retreat. Everyone's worried you might be injured. I'm sorry. It's been a while since I got to bash on real enemies. Could just leave without getting some extra. The mission's over. You each go back to Bastok at your own leisure. I will report our success to the captain. Dismissed. Wait, you're not angry at me, are you? It may not seem so, but those two are truly great warriors. They are both the youngest people to become Mithril Musketeers, ever. It almost seemed like the mission was a tedious chore to them. It seemed to me like this mission's objectives were to test us adventurers, in order to select the best of us for a greater task. That's because that's exactly what it was for. Ivy, stop! Alright, this actually ended the mission. Like, we don't even need to go back and report it. We can actually just go back and pick up the next mission. So, guess what I finally have? Remember that warp ring that I should have had for the last video? Look what I got. Now I can use it. Equip it for a few seconds. Go to your inventory. It's got a pretty long cast time, but the convenience is immeasurable. This is one you'll actually be keeping in your inventory, by the way, since you can actually use it. And we are right back where I haven't even set a home point, so I'm literally at the start of the game. But yeah, if we were to talk to Argus again, he would just offer us our next mission, which I'm not going to take yet, but Juno is the name of our next mission. Before we do that, though, there is something that I have not been doing. And we are going to do that now. Is there any of these I haven't done? No. Mog House, obtain job. Quests, Bastok. So we didn't do 2-2, so we'll turn that in. Instantly get that done. 3-1, turn that in. Instantly get that done. And we might as well accept 3-3 because that is where we are going next. Yeah, we won't be doing any of those. Let me just see if there's anything I'm generally forgetting to accept. Deal 500 plus damage is going to start being possible soon. We can't level sync with trusts. We already have that accepted. Heal, total damage taken. Yeah, we have these already. These are such specific ranges. Honestly, until your auto attacks start hitting for that much, you'll pick them up sporadically. It is what it is. Same with the 500 plus damage one. Like, because I'm a thief, sneak attack again is going to make that possible. I'd say a little sooner than most other jobs, but it's still kind of out of the way, you know? Monstrosity. Yeah, we don't have to worry about any of this stuff. This is all way out of the way. Achievements. Ah, yes, we did forget this. Obtain level 30. Now, what you get from that is actually a fairly useful item, a little redundant in its use, but it gives you these dagger and Chiridians. These just give you a few small skill ups. So, you know, if my dagger skill is ever lagging behind, or I feel like it's lagging behind, I can just pop it. Like, you'll get that while leveling like 99% of the time. So it's kind of redundant. You can almost just sell them, I think. Because, like, you really shouldn't struggle to get your dagger. Like, I could understand if they were, like, evasion skill ups. Or, like, summoning. Oh, God, no, the summoning skill up ones. Oh, yeah. That one's rough. If you're planning on going summoner, just know you've got a lot of AFKing in your future. What level did I get my warrior to? Did I get my warrior to 30? I don't think I did. What level did I get my warrior to? 28. All right, well, close enough. That'll carry me for quite some time. Any other quests? Let's see. That's achievements, Unity. Oh, we got to do the Unity, the chatting in Unity real quick. You've seen me do it before. Unity info active. See if it's full. Alright, looks like it's working. I tabbed out. And inactive. I'm so social. So lame is more like it. Vavaversary, I don't think any of this is gonna matter. Oh my god, the carp? Fish up moat carp? I don't want to do that. Receive the effects of signets from guards the requisite number of times. Well, you know what? That's a free turn in. I'll re-up my signet for that one. There we go. Why not? 150 sparks, 1,000 EXP for that? Sure. I never really do the Vavaversary stuff. Black Mage spell Bind. Perform Synthesis on Light's Day. Use the white magic spell Cure on Skeletons. Receive Magic Skulls. Bloody Ropes. These are... Some of these classes are just so funny. Encounter Pirate Ships. Oh yeah, I didn't even talk about that. I just did that. Vanquish Battering Ram in Lathine Plateau. Battering Ram is one of the purple belt quests. I mentioned Battering Ram. Remember when I mentioned Steel Fleece? Battering Ram is the, like, Lathine, like, low-level equivalent of the Rampaging Ram that I had mentioned. This we're actually going to be doing. Not before the week is up, most likely. I don't think I'll do that before this week is up. No. Sit. Restore HP by sitting. Oh, I need to restore 100? I mean... I can't do that right this second, but I can do that. All that glitters. Complete the quest Spice Gals. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Vanquish monsters and receive a... Okay, so this seems ridiculous, and for the reward, it's stupid. But at high level, getting a 100 chain is actually not that hard to do. Campaign battle. An auto attack... Oh, God, yeah, that's for past stuff. Vanquish Clippers in Kufim Island? Aw, man. I didn't know that was one of these. Say cheese. Oh, no. Defeat Matt. We will have to do this eventually, so. Not the worst. The Mimeo Stone. Ugh. Cast Bio on the Brittle Rocks. Ugh. Participate in Besiege. Actually, they just raised the level of that not too long ago. Fawn's Farewell. Yeah, we're not doing any of that. And then other, we already did that. And then we're not doing... Oh, wait a minute. Can I do that? How long ago did I start this? How many? I've done 7 episodes. I think it's 45 days before you're allowed to do... Do I have access to this yet? Hold on, I have to know. Before we end the video, I have to know. Wouldn't be a bad idea for me to start doing that, if that's the case. Regardless of the deeds, I don't actually care. So, the funny thing is, that is useless. The actual deeds, I can't even obtain in this video. I don't think. Because I think you have to obtain... I think you have to do the one that you can only do once a day for that. Right? Isn't that the one that's once a day? Spin the special dial. Yeah, that's once a day. So I can't even complete this because the month is going to roll over with the maintenance. I can only do it twice in that time. Funnily enough. But I need to see if I have access to this. Alright, he's just explaining the whole thing and I'm not going to read all that. It's in Goblin speak and I think I'll go crazy if I actually read that. Alright, open the box and profit. 50 tal. Oh, I don't even have enough talent here. Yes, I do have access to it. Oh, looks what... So most of the time, this item's absolutely useless. Scimitar Cactus. Yes, he gave me a cactus. I can... You know what? I'm going to put this cactus in my house. That is what I will do. I will end the video on a cactus. Well, not on the cactus. That would be very painful. Yeah, how much did he... Oh, hold on, I gotta clear out the list. Oh, good, everything sold. That silence actually sold for 35... What is... I gotta go look up how... What? Alright, whatever. If people are actually buying these for this price... Maybe the vendor really does sell them for a lot of gil. I don't need these. I'm selling these. The dagger, dude. Like, my dagger skill is gonna be fine. I'm not bothering. The pollen being 30k makes sense. I've been meaning to sell that for a while now anyway. That also makes sense. I think that's part of a quest. I'm pretty sure. Fiend Blood, not really worth anything. Quad of Helm, not really worth. How much is the cactus? You know what? That's more than I thought the cactus would be worth. I gotta hand it to him. What? What? This has to be for something. There's no shot anyone's really paying this much for a Brigandine. Come on now. There's no way anyone's... It has to be for a quest that I don't remember. I refuse. There's just no way. This I'm shocked anyone's buying. Honestly, I put this up, it probably doesn't sell. I'd probably just vendor that. If the Holy File is not worth holding on to. I can't believe the prices on some of that stuff. I gotta Google. The Brigandine's gotta be used for a quest turn-in that I don't remember. There's no reason for that thing to be 100k in the current landscape of the game. There's just... I'm Googling. You know what? I'm Googling it right now. We're settling this in this video. Brigandine, Final Fantasy 11. It'll tell me right on the page if it's used for anything. It has to be. There's no way. It's not. No, it's not. There's... I guess people just really like it. I will say this. The page doesn't make mention of the fact that you can get it as a one-time bonus from Beadeaux. But it can only be crafted. No, come on. There has to be something that... There's no reason to even own it. There's just... It's got no... Oh, okay. I see why. I think I see why. It can be purchased from guild merchants in southern Sandoria for 286,000. And that is the only other way to obtain it. It is gotten as the reward like I just got it. I mean, I'm going to hold on to it. I think I should. But okay, so here's the thing. Its rarity is irrelevant. Because there's no reason to ever, in the current landscape of the game, buy a body piece because it used to be good 20 years ago. Because it being good now is irrelevant. You will out-level it. It will have no value. Do not spend 100k on any piece of armor. And yes, I'm vendoring the Holy File. Do not do that. It is 100% not a good decision. How much is the cactus vendor for? No, we're keeping the cactus. I can't believe Silence sold for... What? I gotta Google Silence's price. Scroll of Silence? Drops from all these mobs. I need the... Okay, hold on. I need the Scroll of Silence. How much does the... Where does the scroll... No, okay, this is it. Can it... Are you serious? Can it actually not be purchased? Is that what? There's no way. This has to just be an out of date. I refuse to believe that Silence is not purchasable from a vendor. Oh, somebody just sent me a tell. I didn't even notice. I was too busy getting angry. Thanks for enjoying them. That person's gonna find it funny if they watch this video. They're gonna be like, dude, homeboy didn't even say that. Oh, you know what? Silence sold in the last video, and I didn't even remember that happened. Like, I picked up the gill, and I just, like, blacked out that it was even from Silence. Oh, okay. So, we are going to... Oh, actually, let's put the cactus in storage. In the Mog safe. Yes, in the Mog safe. Put the cactus. Okay. And then we are going to do our layout. And we are going to open our Mog safe. And we are going to put this cactus in the back. And that gives me the gardening Mog chain. So your equipment actually gives you buffs. Most of the time they're not that significant, but there are a few that are usually worth considering having around. Look at my cactus. You know what? This is our cactus. Okay, I'm going to end the video now. This video went on like 15 minutes longer than it needed to. That's going to be a wrap for this week's episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy 11. I'm going to take a short break and come back and immediately record 3-3. Maybe even I'll do something after that tonight. Maybe we'll do... I think I'll hit level 50 in the next video. I genuinely do. It might be a pretty long video, but there's a decent chance I can hit level 50 in that. So we'll see. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you've been enjoying, and I'll make sure to keep cranking these out for you every Wednesday and occasionally Saturdays, which the next one I may actually release on a Saturday. The one after this, like if you're watching this on the Wednesday, the Saturday might have a video. What day is that? That would be today's the 8th. So let's be the... yeah, no, it's a Saturday, so it'd be adding... it'd be the... Bro, my brain broke. I was like, so add 14 to that. It'd be the 22nd. That's right. That would be the earliest the next video would release. If not, it'll release the day after patch 7.2, which is fine because it's already recorded. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye-bye.